Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Dude, Where's My Drift? I'm your host and Galactic Menace K, here to give a brief intro before we launch into the episode itself. I just want to thank everyone so much for listening to us here and giving us your support. As always, the Starfinder role-playing game, including the setting, lore, art, and maps we are using belong to Paizo, and all of this is used with permission. If you enjoy what you're hearing, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave us a review wherever it is you're listening from. Also, feel free to give us a follow on Twitter at DWMD Podcast for announcements of new episodes, both audio and streaming. New podcast episodes will be out every Monday, and of course, we are streaming every other Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/KAZAIEN, where you can also catch up with our VODs. Thanks again for listening, and I hope you enjoy the show. And because I don't know if any of them will ever hear this, but to my players, I really didn't mean to almost kill you guys this time. It's about this time. Symber, do you call to ask anyone else questions about what you're seeing in this empty bay?
That would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
In theory.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
You could always wear this bracelet that Gator got you. It says WWGD. Since you are my monkey, I gave it to you.
What
would Gator do? And he would not do any of the smart thing. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what? This is one of those times when I think Symber would definitely be looking at this situation and going, well, odds are nobody else is going to know what the hell they're looking at either. And glance around for a piece of debris, maybe a piece of paper she can ball up. Because she wants to put something in one of those fissures and see what happens.
Because that could go horribly wrong.
Nothing, it definitely impacts, but nothing happens, kind of hits the ground again.
Bonk.
However, did you throw it at the north one or the south one?
I'll throw it at the north one.
It does seem to flicker briefly.
Hmm.
It looked really cool. Because Gator's going to
It
do
just
that.
kind of pulsed purple and green, and the lines seem to stretch out slightly before retracting again.
I do the same for the south one?
So you just throw a small little something at it just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Same thing. It definitely impacts. It doesn't seem to do any damage. And it also flickers and pulses purple and green. And kind of starts stretching out a little bit, but then pulls back.
Well,
What is this?
That is just a regular old cargo box. You want to kind of poke your head in there, see if there's anything good?
I do.
Excellent. You kind of start poking around. Yeah, you start kind of poking around the cargo boxes that are in this hold.
Do it.
so you said there's the fireman's hole down in the corner, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of scooch into the room.
Oh, good. Hang there for a second.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
as Symber starts
Oh.
out, you hear the announcement.
Don't you hurt my bunkie.
Braino's gonna have sent the picture of the dead devil to Symber.
Mysticism.
And that was before Symber entered the room, or as Symber entered the room.
Basically, as.
Okay. So while Symber rolls that mysticism, inside the crates of the cargo hold, you find 10 Mark 1 frag grenades, 50 ready-to-eat meals, 10 bottles of Castrovellian Yarrow Berry mead, and 1,000 UPBs. Symber, you also don't recognize this thing.
Gator grabs this whole crate and then runs back inside.
Alright, so Symber, you enter this room, and as you walk into it, both cracks in reality start to writhe and flail and lash out, and yeah, you're going to be engaging in some combat here with them.
Oh.
Symber, do you weird things in the comm unit?
Oh.
As a reminder, if you right-click on the fist, if you right-click on the fist icon above the chat box, that'll do a pop-out combat tracker for y'all. And I'm just gonna, go ahead and let everybody let's get everybody in on this initiative.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as this happens, Symber calls out immediately. Ah, fuck!
But this is going to be a surprise round consisting only of my two friends and Symber to start with. So,
And so this is occurring up above, correct?
yes, it is indeed.
What the heck is a time eater?
Oh, good, whatever it is.
Hi guys.
Time eater, you say?
Yes.
Turns on the combat music.
Oh yes. All right. Gator, roll that initiative. And what we do, because like I said, the two Time Eaters and Symber are going to get a nice surprise round. Well, this is one to the south is going to go first. Poor Symber, we knew you so well. So little time
Hey,
has
wait,
gone.
I'm not dead yet. I'm dead
So,
already.
You're dead. He's
I think that's
totally
gonna
missed.
Ow!
He is.
I think that's gonna hit there.
Ow!
And I need you to please make me I believe it's a fortitude. No, will save, please.
Thank God.
Because these guys have a fun ability.
Ah!
Oh, that's so many words.
Not only, so you're gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. You guys failed this will save. Your speed is decreased by 10 feet.
What? That sounds like
Yes.
What?
That's 9 points.
I'm gonna die.
I gave you such a great choice to not do this.
Fuck you with the sad trombone. Oh man.
Alright.
Oh, that was so good.
It is the other one's turn. Oh, let's see how this one does. Oh, that's not it.
Jesus.
Don't worry, this is only minimum damage. That's only 4 points. Are you still
Yeah,
up?
I mean,
Is my
minimum.
question.
It goes from
It's
stamina first, right?
Yeah, so you've taken 13 points of damage total.
Okay, cool. I have 1 hit point left.
Oh,
No, no.
As a reminder, if you right-click on the damage in the chat box, or right-click on your token, and then right-click on the damage in the chat box, you can apply the damage automatically. Also, I need you to make me another will save.
Oh, he's killing my donkey.
Oh, good, you succeeded this time. You don't. Nothing bad happens this time. Alright, Symber, for a surprise round
Ah!
in Starfinder, get a single move or standard action.
I ran as far as I could.
What's your double move?
I
You
ran
probably get to like right there because you only have 20 feet.
away.
Oh,
Fucking his
goodness.
reaction. Ow, 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 ow.
So you all hear this happening over the comm unit. And yeah, so you all need Symber like shout out that they're in the bay above the cargo bay. And there's trouble. And yeah, so normal.
Oh man.
Doc.
Yeah, the doctor will, I think he'll move up, yeah. Full move.
If you want to take that pole up,
Can I go up the pole?
yes, it has anti-gravity technology.
Oh, fancy.
It does count as a move action to grab it securely with 2 limbs, and then it will slide you up.
Oh, so
so
I
it does-
basically move
so-
to it and grab it, and it would take me up.
Yeah, I'm going to be nice and allow that you can finish your move speed in the other room, though. So, like, because you have, 30 feet to move, so you can move to it for 15 feet, climb up it, and then move another 15 feet, but that will be your full turn, basically.
Okay, because I feel like I don't want to be right next to this thing when I get up top.
Shouldn't I?
But yeah, so you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move to it, and then, yeah. So,
Plus, that way you guys won't be clogging it up, so you can move 15 feet away from it, the top upper one.
Okay, so I'll go to it, and then I'll end up right here.
In light of the severity of the situation, because my bunkie is dying, and I am very scared for them.
I'm not dying yet, but
This- Pole has anti-grav technology, you said? This fucking shit, you guys.
I know, it has a fireman pole, you can slide up or down.
Up or down?
It is
it's not
amazing,
even
I
just
love it.
Ghostbusters. Now it's good Ghostbusters.
It's good Ghostbusters.
Also, ow.
Also, ow! Oh, fuck.
Okay, so, do you want to take a free action while you're up there to try and identify these things? It will be mysticism, or for you, you can also roll life science for it.
Yeah, I'll do a life science check real quick. 18?
18 will be enough. You are going to recognize them. They are creatures from the drift called Time Eaters. You can know one thing about them.
Ooh, special abilities?
Okay, yeah, they definitely have 2 of those. Do you want to know number 1 or number 2?
Let's find out.
Oh, good, that's a good one to know about. So they have a special ability called Steal Momentum. When you get hit by their tentacle attack, the Drift Native's fly speed increases by 10 feet for 1 minute, and its penalties for a full attack decrease by 1 to a minimum of 0. It does stack, so every time it attacks and gets this, it gets that same bonus back. A creature hit by the Time Eater's tentacle attack must attempt a DC 13 will save. The first time a creature fails to save, its speed decreases by 10 feet to a minimum of 0. The second time, it gains the staggered condition. The third time, and each time thereafter, it gains the paralyzed condition. These effects are cumulative and last for 1 minute or until the Time Eater is destroyed, whichever comes first.
Okay.
A creature that succeeds at its save is immune to further applications of that Time Eater's Steal Momentum ability for 24 hours.
Jesus fuck.
It's only DC 13.
It's only DC 13, he says.
Only DC 13. You guys have 3 will saves, don't you?
And
I don't have a lick of wisdom to save my life.
the one with the highest wisdom in the group just failed one. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Succeed on the other one.
mystic fail.
sorry, I joined the party late. We were supposed to build level 1 characters, right?
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah.
I
Just sent a bunch of squishy level 1 characters. Hell.
I mean, I did send a bunch of level 1 characters to hell.
This is why we built backups.
This is my turn this week, guys. All right.
Back up more than I did Gator.
This one is going to honestly stay right where it is. It is going to lash out with its tentacle at the doctor. You are going to get a +2 bonus for it going around the corner there, so. Because you do have a little bit of cover. I don't think that's going to matter, though.
A 30? Okay.
That'll be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gee.
Doctor, I need you to make a will save, please.
+11 though.
Will save, you said? Jeez.
Yes.
Ooh, oh shit.
Okay. So luckily, that's still only your first fail. So it's only -10 feet to your movement speed.
No, I can only move 15 feet now. It's cool. It's cool.
Fine. It's fine.
That'll be its turn. Gator.
Okay, I have a question. Can I barrel straight over this crate and then grab a hold of the thing? So as to have the maximum,
Roll me athletics.
oh, for fuck's sake, really? Come on. I really gotta do that? I am a big beefy.
I just want to see what happens. You have it. I mean, you have a +7 to it.
Oh,
You got it just fine.
oh.
Just fine. I was in DC 10 for you to just vault over this thing.
For no reason.
Alright, yes, you can do that.
TC 10, he says. Make me roll, he says. God, I barely eked over it. Okay, cool. I trip a little bit and then grab a hold of the thing and then get sucked up. Doesn't matter if you win an sure mile.
It needed to be in reverse.
Alright.
I'll take that under consideration.
Since apparently sliding up is now on the table.
Okay. So Symber got out.
Yes, Symber's out of there. However, you are able to get there just in time to see
Pushing
the doctor.
way out of the way.
Yeah, the doctor, you see a tentacle retracting from where it just slapped the doctor from where it is and he is, though. So you can tell these things do have a little bit of reach.
It's this thing here?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking punch it, man. If it I can't punch it, can I? Because I've got the move and the move
Yes.
to get up. I can't fucking
Unfortunately.
punch it.
Not this turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just stay in front of it.
Okay. That's valid. Alright, such a
You need
weird
will
turn.
save?
No, it only if it hits you, I need the will save.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you guys heard me describe, these things literally look like just cracks in reality. And so the one in the back here, you see it shifting, and it literally looks like a broken mirror moving that's just glowing like purple and green as it adjusts its position to there. And
I'm
then
always
it's going
looking at
to
reality right in my face.
lash out and
I'm
Gator.
gonna realize that dream.
That's another 19 on the die. Gator, you're taking 9 points of bludgeoning, and now you're gonna make me that will save.
Okay, hang on. I forgot to take the 10-minute rest, so we're in
Uh-oh.
trouble.
This whole thing is in trouble.
Hang on.
I mean, I tried to point out things to get Symber to not go in there.
Oh,
So if
But-
we all die, will we start over or play
Exactly how fucking off the rails we were going to try to get.
Oh,
Oh.
I kind of vote towards. I'm fine with either. Like, we can pick up all the NPCs because there's now 6 of them, 7 of them.
Multiple.
I can throw
Yeah,
together
alright.
a private NPC.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's the 4 people from the Marauder and 3 pirates, or 4
why
pirates.
are we
all
talking
able to
about
take them over.
dying? Can't we just seal them back in?
All right, Gator, we'll save.
He's gonna. Oh, he's gonna give you that will save. Gator closed his goddamn character. What the fuck are will saves? There. Oh, no, wait, that's just wisdom. There. Roll it. 17 on the dice, 19 in total.
That is a success. You are going to be immune from that one's stop momentum.
And that was the one directly to my south or to the north?
That was the one to the north.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you and Symber are both immune to the stop momentum from that one to the south there. All right. Okay. Braino.
All right, Bruno will move over and take a ride all the way up What are we doing?
I will pay one of us to get a slide whistle to actually just do that on fucking stream every time we take. Because I'm gonna ride this every fucking time we're on the ship.
You guys can actually keep taking it going and take it all over to the engineering room, which I think is just so fun.
Why would we take the elevator? That's all I'm asking. Why does that even exist? Like, it must just be for free. Because why would you do anything else?
Okay.
I would
All right, Braino.
pay miles. Miles, I said.
Okay, so get up there,
Sorry,
take
Chips.
a look around, and all I see is a whole
Cracks in reality and people being hurt.
Punch reality in the face with me, Braino. It'll be great.
and that's pretty much his only option here.
What?
So stupid.
So, Symber, what are you gonna go do? I'm gonna go fracture reality. Why?
Gator, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go punch reality.
Because I want the
in the face.
lizard Braino to punch him.
Are you going to stay there, Braino, or do you still have movement to get?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I literally could only move up one anyway.
Okay.
And
That'll be a miss.
AAC ain't happening.
Nope. All right, Symber, you're out of there. You're hurt. You can go call for some backup from the pirates, from the people on the bridge.
I mean, we already got one of the pirates killed in their own damn ship.
To be fair, we're expecting the gun they have pointed out. The ship is going to be pointed into the ship.
It's on our own ship.
Fuck, dude. Yeah,
Bad news.
yeah, I think I'm gonna run in there and be like, reality broke itself back there, it's probably gonna kill us if we don't stop it.
I think you can do 2 move actions. You get 40 feet.
That gets me here.
Yeah, that'll be just enough.
This is a platform, though, right? That's not like a separate room?
That is a separate room.
Motherfucker.
The white things are doors.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
don't want to. I could draw walls and block it all off to where you can't move through them or anything like that, but that would kind of be less fun on a ship
Okay, cool.
and make it really
I'm
hard.
going to
do
beeline
levels.
straight over here, throw the door open, and yell in, "Shit's broke! We need everybody to the back here! Please!" Diplomacy check, maybe, for this?
Maybe?
No, they'll like, what the hell are you talking about? And they'll roll an initiative. God, there's a massive combat tracker. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
what
7,
she
8, 9 people on it. Okay.
I will throw out my children's favorite saying, you started it.
I did. I fully embrace this chaos. That's as far as he can make it this turn.
God damn it, they're worthless.
Because diagonals are weird. Yeah, that's where they'll make it this turn. Alright, Treb.
They suck.
Can I even make it up? Because Brano's like on top of the pole.
With Brano on top of it right now, you cannot make it through Brano.
Done.
If I get to right underneath the thing, can I like cast magic missile at the Kraken reality?
Oh my god.
Like, can I see it a little bit?
I'll allow it.
I mean, to be fair, Brano is literally got like a 4-foot wide head and a 1-foot wide body.
I
He's
will
not-
allow it because this
And
is
I
fun
am a
for me.
small robot.
I believe because this is a one standard action. You get 2 P4 too.
Yes, I believe so.
I forget how. Yeah. Yep. No, that's fine. So that's good. One pass and then hit the damage. That should give you an option of how many you want to do. Cool beans. All right. Apply damage. Apply damage. Okay.
And Treb will also yell, "Step aside, please!"
On your left. On your left. On your left.
Okay. We got all right. So round. So we're back to the good doctor.
Yeah. The doctor will. I'm gonna take a little move back, and then I'm going to hit. Gator with a biohack, I think.
Gonna boost his AC.
Yeah. No, he passed his save, right?
She passed it from one of them.
Okay, so
They
I'll
each get
give
their
him
own separate thing.
I'll give him his AC boost, so he gets +1 AC for Gator.
Sweet. Okay. That will take us to the one to the south turn. This is awkward.
You did this.
I did, but there's something else that's awkward about this. I need to look up how to do this again. What do you guys have for acrobatics? Anything? You know, the way I'm rolling... the way I'm rolling right now, this one is going to try and tumble through Brano and then tumble through Treb. So I have to get a 22. That's a fail. But it tries to move through your squares to get down into the cargo bay and fails. Does that provoke to fail?
Please let that.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, that's going to provoke an opportunity, Brano.
Alrighty.
This thing tried to slip by you and it failed.
Tried to move away from me as well.
Yes, it did. So here, you also get an attack of opportunity. Brano, that's a hit.
Yeah, punch that reality.
It feels weird punching just kind of cracks in reality.
It's all staticky, squishy.
Technically, this is not non-lethal or archaic.
Okay.
Yes, magic punch that reality.
That is a hit, Gator, and yeah, Brandon, I don't think it's doing the archaic thing damage, so.
Ugh.
It's damaged. I mean, that I would call that one bloodied.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. And it's still its turn. That was one action. It is going to lash out at. I can hit. I have 3 targets here. Let's see. Let's do a 1-2. Gonna hit Gator. 3-4 will hit Brano. 5-6 is gonna hit Treb. Treb, you see a tentacle just lash down this pipe at you because this thing does have 15 feet of reach. You are going to get.
Turnabout spare play.
I was going to give you +4 cover, but I think a 24 will still hit.
Yep.
All right. 7 points of damage. Please give me a will save.
Jesus. Fuck, I'm glad that didn't hit me.
So let's face it, Symber's only alive because I rolled. That is going to be a save. No, I need will, not reflex.
Oops.
What's your modifier for will?
Will is +3.
Okay, that's a save. We'll just use the die roll. I'll save.
Cool.
And also, let's all consider the fact that Symber is only still alive because I rolled a max damage and then a minimum damage hit.
Yeah.
Aggressively average.
Aggressively average.
Maliciously average.
That's how I should just qualify myself from now on. Aggressively average.
Oh my god. Guys, I need to spend these channel points somehow. I have over 4,000.
Oh,
Wow.
There'll be ways, trust me.
I'm gonna make you
next
drink
on the
all the
docket.
water and get toxic hydrosis.
Okay. Alright, Gator, what you got?
Alright, well, Gator is mad and hurt. And mad. And he's just gonna punch the shit out of this thing with an entropic strike. Because it hit him and he wasn't doing so hot to begin. Good. Oh, and he gets a natty 1.
Oh no.
Too bad. You already used your reroll. That's gonna be
I
a
know.
critical combo card. I'm so excited. So your temper strike, it does acid and so you can choose. Do you want to do the energy or the kinetic tumble?
Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna do the energy. Yeah.
That's an excellent choice. That is a very excellent choice.
Yeah,
it is called
I
allergic reaction. You lose
Oh.
all immunity and resistance to the energy type for 1d4 rounds. You don't have either. You gain vulnerability against the energy type for 1d4 rounds. So I don't think
Do
you have.
acid?
Yeah, I don't think you have resistance or immunity to acid damage. So you're going to be vulnerable to acid damage for
I'm gonna be vulnerable.
3 rounds. You will be taking 1.5 times on acid damage.
Okay. Is that a thing that you have exhibited before? Reality.
I mean, so far they've just been doing bludgeoning damage, so I think you're pretty safe.
It's not a move, right? Okay. Even though I fumbled.
Yes, you can still move.
I would like to get the fuck out of there.
Also, for the record, the Connect one on that was
I
called
mean,
Cloud of
he's
Debris.
an idiot, is he?
Yeah. The Connect one on that was called Cloud of Debris. You create a dust cloud that acts as a smoke grenade centered on you.
Oh, that would have
Yeah,
been awesome.
concealment to everything. Oh, that would have been perfect. Okay.
Alright.
Gator is the dust.
So it's the other one's
Let's go
turn.
Gator.
It's going to move to right there, and Brano is going to try and lash at you.
I like to think that in the reality that we've rendered, you can see flashes of Gator doing just that.
You said a 16 is going to be a hit.
Yep.
That'll be 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and of course, I need a will save.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Still trying to give myself the damn cure.
Jesus.
And a will.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Oh, why though? You've already hurt me.
I mean, to be fair, every time they hit you guys, they get faster. And if I was, that's gonna be a success. If I were actually doing multiple attacks, they would I think at this point they're both would be down to like only a -1 on multiple attack, on a full attack.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so proud. It's only the second episode.
Second episode.
Alright, Braino.
All right, well, I also fixed my my attack, so again, I guess it's smack and then back. So,
Do you want to stay right there or you want to move?
I'm going to attack it. Smacking with the one right in front of me there.
That'll be a miss.
Yeah, that ain't going to. So, gonna move.
Excellent. Okay. It's Symber. Symber, I think you have a couple healing serums if you'd like to take a full turn to use one. Get some hit points back, maybe.
Alright.
Yeah.
5 points back. Because taking it out as a move action, using it's going to be standard. Oh, I should not be laughing this much. Alright.
You really
No.
shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't be.
Cobalt's gonna move in there.
Symber, you've got no room to complain. You brought this on us.
I didn't bring anything on anybody. I didn't make this encounter.
You kinda did a little bit.
No. All I did was walk into a room. You all left me unattended.
Uh-huh.
That's also fair. That's also fair. That might sense. I was left unattended.
Yeah.
You know what? Stupid game.
Yes.
Stupid.
We would have rather been ignorant of this problem, damn it.
I sure as hell wouldn't have poked it.
I didn't
I was
poke
gonna
it.
find out eventually, because you can't tell me there's an anti-grav fucking hole, and I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah. Aren't we glad the door's open and everybody's here?
Yeah. I was gonna do it. If they didn't, I was gonna.
Hey, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Y'all keep talking. I'm doing my thing.
So if the ship is on reserve power only, how did the anti-grav pole work? I had to yank the door open.
I mean, how is
It
this
doesn't
fun?
It's magical. It doesn't really use much power.
Uh-huh.
Something along those lines.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay,
a
forgot
safety
the power was out.
No, it doesn't specify. The book doesn't specify that it doesn't work with no power. So I'm well aware the power is out. Trust me.
It was the first thing Treb fixed. They going up and down that.
There you go.
Not fix that first. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna not fix the anti-gravity pole first.
Alright. Okay, so Cobalt came in. He tried to cast a spell on the one in the middle of the room. He missed and it saved. Dynamo came in
I hate these
and then
guys
he
so much.
used Clever Feint on the one in the middle and was successful.
Wow.
Wow.
So it is flat-footed. Is that just a thing?
Fantastic news.
I'm glad it's flat-footed and that he's the only one in the room.
Yeah. Anyway, so that takes us to Treb.
Lock this door and then have them go down.
I've seen enough Raxilite entertainment to know where this is going.
Treb is just gonna. Can they still see the thing enough to magic missile it?
Yes. I will still allow it because I did last time, but it hasn't moved.
Alright, so I'm gonna full round magic missile.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Not a terrible roll.
No, it's a perfectly average roll. It's still alive though.
Well, that's my turn.
It looks very, very, very weak. All right, we're back to the top of round 4 with Dr. Samlee.
The doctor will attempt to shoot a, let's say, a basic inhibitor at that north one. I'm gonna shoot a basic inhibitor to try to lower its AC by 2.
That would be a different thing than flat-footed, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. It's not. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's its own separate thing. I think.
I don't think it counts as a condition debuff. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta hit first. So. Oh, that's a 10. That should do it, right?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's just a miss. The invalid. It is just a miss.
One of the
Barely
numbers I
missed
had
it.
respect to hit, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was close.
I'll spend my move action, patting Gator on the back and being like, "Go on and get him. You can do this."
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I feel very confident.
All right.
Probably the wrong thing to tell Gator to do.
So,
He
Treb,
trusts me. He really trusts me.
this thing, you see it float over above the pole above your head, and then it like shifts onto the ceiling of the cargo bay as you just watch this kind of crack in reality. It's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's just enough movement. It keeps going along the ceiling and then slips out the cargo bay door.
Taking mercy.
Wait, what?
We scared reality. Right off.
It fled. Alright, so
Right
I guess the Gator. You just watch one of these things like you just watch one of these things just slide down the pole, and then Treb can report over the comms that it has departed.
You're welcome.
Decoded has arrived with 6 viewers.
Wow, Decoded, thank you for the raid. Very appreciated. We're just kind of in the middle of
Did I get a good look at it as it was flying past me?
continuing
I'll allow you to do a mysticism check as a
dying.
reaction to seeing it. Oh yeah, you recognize these things as, again, they are time eaters. They are from the drift. You can know 3 pieces of information about them.
Do they have any weaknesses or resistances? I guess would be the best thing to know.
They do not have any resistances. Well, nothing that would be important to you.
Okay. I don't know. Is there any way, like, I would know, like, their tactics? You know, like, do I expect that one's gonna come back and try to kill us while we're sleeping or I'm recharging? You know?
No. So what I can tell you, if you want, I can burn your other 2 to give you information about what's going on a little bit with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the
So
follow, Decoded.
basically, these things are drift natives. They exist in the drift and solely in the drift. The fact that they are here now means that something crazy happened when you guys tried to go through the drift and wound up in hell instead, and you kind of may have accidentally pulled them in with you. They don't really dig the normal plane, let alone wanting to be stuck inside a ship like this. So, like, you're kind of getting a feeling they may just be straight up lashing out of kind of paranoid fear at all these people suddenly coming in and attacking them. And since that one was especially severely wounded, it had 1 hit point left, it's just trying to get out of there. Yeah.
Okay.
Went for lunch tomorrow at Nick and Jay's at 12:30.
Do you think there's any way that I could like try to communicate with them at all, or are they just like completely mindless? Because Treb used to be a priest of Triune, so I feel like this is like their thing, you know? Like the creatures of the drift were something that they probably would have studied a lot.
They're not completely mindless, but they ignore visitors to the drift unless they're attacked or provoked. The only time that you have ever been able to, like, that they've ever been communicated with is if someone is on a mission of importance for Triune or the Church.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're kind of feeling, you can tell the others that it's probably just trying to get out of here at this point. Like, it does not want to be fighting you guys, it wants to get away.
Yeah, I'll go over comms and be like, if you can, leave it alone, it wants to leave.
Okay, so now that long reaction is done, Gator, hearing that, what would you like to do?
Gator's gonna sit down and he's gonna take a very long swig of his healing serum. Then
Okay, so you're gonna pull out his
up
healing
against
serum and
the A2's wall, as he likes to call it.
all right. So while you're rolling that, it's gonna be this one's turn.
I have to cut it off. I have it off.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the dice?
25, 30, 35, 40. Cool. And then this one is also able to escape and flee, following its companion, and that's going to pull us out of combat.
Hey,
All right.
that's all I needed.
That was weird. I'm not sure what to make of that. Dynamo kind of chips in as he kind of looks at you guys looking really beamed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reno turns and looks at Dynamo and just says very quietly, "Captain, we appear to have landed on the waves of this plane, and at least one of them was bisected, and the rest appear to have died. Impact forces." And he flips his comm unit around. Do you have any idea what?
Captain doesn't know. He doesn't have mysticism, but I think Cole. Oh, yeah, he does. Yep. Aha! Dino kind of shakes their head, but Cobalt steps forward. That's an Erinius. Yes. Beautiful devils, though you do not want to get too close to them.
What about these bracelets? And Gator flashes the bracelets out of his pouch.
Ah, yes, I know those. Ooh, man, those are fancy. That's a set of crimson bangles out from the Superbia fashion house at Embroy. Man, imagine finding something like a treasure like that out here. That's fantastic. And you see him fingering them and looking them over a little bit. Those. Well, they're a magic item. Whoever is wearing them, you can tap the bracelets together, and that will lock your current location into the bangle's kinetic memory. And then if you're within 30 feet of that location, you can actually just kind of tap them together and teleport straight back to the location.
Oh.
Let's kind of jump around a little bit.
This feels like it's somebody else's, not mine. Okay, thank you.
I mean, they did take them off a body.
No, I mean...
Did we land the ship on them? Is that why they died? Did we run the ship into them?
Oh, you absolutely just lost them.
We wicked witched them?
You wicked witched them. But, so, mechanically speaking, like I said, these are called Crimson Bangles. They are a level 5 magic item.
Wow.
They are worth 3,000 credits.
The bangles are also just crimson. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
This is just really on the nose. Okay.
It really is. Yeah, so like I said, so when you're wearing them, once per day as a swift action, you can tap the bracelets together. And then if you move away from that location as many times as you want per day, if you're in 30 feet of that location, you can tap them together again, and teleport back to that same spot.
Are we currently surrounded by little people? I
Hey.
just
No.
Seem to have-
I mean, there's a couple. There's a Skittermander. There's a.
Treb is a tiny bot.
I resemble that remark.
Remember, there's an entire field of dead small imp thingies outside, so yeah.
When you guys were outside, you didn't happen to notice like a road
technically yes,
halfway.
which is the best way you can get a yes.
Oh no.
I was attempting to look at the structural ship,
Mm.
not stop to survey the lay of.
Steps you cut out there, buddy.
I did not survey the lay of.
Mm.
It's at this point that the doctor from the pirates will come down and offer medicine checks for anybody who might want to get some healing back,
Oh yes, please.
because that seemed to be quite the vicious battle you all just had. I hope you are.
Would have been nice if you had been here before I drank my healing serum. Gonna have 50 credits from you.
No, but I will give you another serum. As she pulls one out. Symber, I failed.
God damn it!
Um,
I can't have nice things.
no. Doctor, do you want me to have her try on you?
I'm only down 2 HP. Those are famous last words, though. So
Yeah.
might
Do it.
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. And I'm house ruling that they can do this once per 10-minute rest instead of just once per 24 hours. That will be plus 5 back for you.
Okay. Yep. That puts
So you'll be back at full. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Treb is going to roll engineering to heal themselves.
okay. So while you're doing that, at this point, you guys get a call over the comm units. Hey, guys, Zev and I have been up here poking at this, looking over this thing in our engine chamber. We've hit a dead end on this. Could we get some extra help up here to kind of examine and see what's going on? 'Cause we got no idea.
On our way.
So I guess we're all gonna go jump on the pole and slide on up.
Gator waits his turn and then goes up and down 5 more times than everybody else does.
All right. So,
I cannot express to you how happy this makes Clugh the player.
Well, look, I think it's like hands down. This is one of my favorite things about this ship is they decided to throw a fireman pole that goes both ways. Like I read this and like that's amazing. I love it so much.
I mean, we all go both ways, so.
So I think most of us here do.
That's fair. Both ways, no ways, always. It's some combination thereof.
Any way that's needed.
Anyway to lose.
Speak for yourself.
That was just like a kind of Clint Eastwood's movie with Muskie.
So, yes, obviously Brano will arrive to apply some engineering skill. I can either roll or I can assist. What do we want to do?
All right, let me get some flavor text going for y'all first, real quick.
Sure.
So at the center of the engine room stands 2 huge pieces of machinery stacked atop one another. On the bottom, on the bottom there are 2 power cores of different makes and models somehow smashed together to create a single unit that has gray, white, and red lights just flickering all over it as intermittent sparks fly amid exposed wiring. Atop the dual power core, the Murata's drift engine has transformed into a set of 3 rings that constantly whirl and spin, yet remain constantly connected to each other. Within the rings hangs a chaotic mass of glowing green and purple energy reminiscent of the drift itself. All along the walls, there are leech-like creatures, each about 3 feet long, just covering all along the walls, though they do not seem to be hostile, and Gimbals and Zev have been here for some time, so they'll tell you that they don't seem to be threatened or aggressive. Yeah, you guys enter, and they are just they both look just stumped as hell. Like they've been up here for the last, at this point, probably almost a good half hour, 45 minutes. So you guys have been crash landed here examining this thing. Like we have no idea what to make of this. Like clearly the 2 ships when they combined, our power cores became a single unit, which that's kind of cool. It's a bit more power for us, and Gimbal kind of points and Zev takes over. It seems like that the Chaos engine the Primordial is using has somehow merged with your drift engine. I've never seen or heard of anything possible like this, and I mean, it's kind of pretty if I say so myself. Like, it looks gorgeous, but
Kind of pretty, you say? I mean, this is quite
It
dangerous.
is pretty pretty.
Oh, it's absolutely bloody dangerous, but I really kind of like the look of it. It's just,
I'd say we've turned the engine room into a raid.
Really ties the room together. This whole double engine thing we got going on.
All right, well.
Treb is doing whatever the robot equivalent of drooling over this thing is. They want to know what it is and how it works so bad.
Yeah, you rarely see Brano really express anything resembling a great deal of emotion, but the curiosity is just radiating.
I mean, it like, for anyone who's trained in physical science or mysticism, this is just, it straight up looks like an impossibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor's just holding his tricorder out at it, just trying to see what would pop up, because he's just so confused. It's not
Gimbals
his
will chime.
specialty, but he's trying.
Yeah, Gimbals will chime in again. I've been staring at this thing long enough. I need someone else to verify this for me, but I think somehow, if we can figure out how it works and get it online and functioning properly, I think this can jump between multiverses. Like, we can go to completely different realities with this thing. Not just planes, but other timelines.
Treb is like, okay. Are you sure about that?
That sounds impossible.
So we've been studying this thing for over half an hour now, and I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but if we can figure out how it works, then yes.
Gator watched this movie called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, and he agrees with you.
Treb thinks it's definitely theoretically possible, but it's just incredibly powerful if that is what this is. We are incredibly lucky if that is what happened, especially because we find ourselves in hell.
Indeed. Not only that, but should this thing be reproducible, we could be quite wealthy. So how do we want to do this, folks? Brano's got a +6 on his engineering. Anybody got better?
Treb has the skills that I think might be relevant. Mysticism +6, engineering +8, and physical science +8.
Okay, so I'd be better off trying to assist.
I would say Gimbals has +11 engineering and +8 physical science. Zev has +10 physical science and +5 and +10 engineering. But we can definitely get into how to go about repairing this thing. They will warn you that when they first try to examine it,
This is of Gator. It's just so everybody's aware. Use everything Gator is not.
But they will warn you that when they first in here started examining it, they did get shocked by some of the wires. Sparks coming off of it. They thought they'd hit both of them, but there's still a few kind of yanking out. So if you're not careful, you will get a little bit of a shock going. So, if you want to burn one more resolve point to get some more stamina back before you start digging into this thing.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I probably should. Yeah.
I've only got one left.
That puts me at one left now.
I've not burned one yet.
We're getting into some danger territory, y'all.
Oh, okay. Fighting the tears in reality and the giant angry rail cannon is nothing. This is danger.
Oh, I'm talking about getting low on resolve points. Because if you KO and you have no resolve points, that's it.
That's probably why he
That's
keeps
why we build
recommending
other
we keep using
NPCs.
him.
It's fine.
No, I just want you guys to actually be able to put up a good fight.
He just
So
wants
anyway.
to kill us. It's fine.
Joke's on you. I just now spent my first one.
It is indeed going to take some time to get some work done on this thing. And as you all kind of start settling in, starting to prepare to figure out what you can do to work on this thing, I'm going to give you just a little bit of information here. The book calls this thing a signal chaos engine. It does indeed serve as some form of drift engine that will let you be able to do some type of hyperspace. I will tell you, once it is activated, any starship in which it's installed can travel for 1d6 minutes before arriving at its destination.
Whatever that destination happens to be.
Whatever that destination happens to be. So yes.
1d6 minutes?
This is 1d6 minutes.
That's very fast.
That is.
That's
Yeah.
better than I do.
Like I said, it is a signal chaos engine. It is a hybrid artifact by the unexpected and magical synthesis of a drift engine and chaos sails. And I just love this concept so much. And even not even look at the book art on this thing, on the map itself, is that not just so pretty looking?
Yeah.
I mean,
It really
it's
is.
very
cool.
pretty.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll take a picture of the actual book later. But so as you all take your rests, get some stamina back, and start digging away at this thing, probably been about an hour of tinkering away at this, trying to figure out what you can do, how you can get this powered back up, figuring out what needs fixed, and how to work around the fact that this is an unholy technological amalgamation of 4 different pieces of equipment that should not have been combined into a single piece of equipment. When an alert comes across the comm units from the bridge, Dynamo kind of chimes in. Guys, we got a problem here. I hope you're getting some good progress in on that engine, because we need to get out of here now. Our scanners came up just long enough for us to get a hit, and there is a ship coming our way. It's massive. And it's heading directly for us. I get this thing going up as quick as you can, because we might be in trouble.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's where we're going to leave it this week.
A ship? Oh no!
This is where we're going to leave it this week. Yes.
Just ship combat this week.
Thank you guys.
Oof.
Oh yes, we're gonna have some fun stuff happening next time.
It will
Thank you
no
guys.
swallowed for Clugh.
Oh yes, thank you guys so much for playing with me this week.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kay.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. For those who are streaming, or watching the stream, thank you so much for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks with our next session, and my next attempt to murder these 4 fools.
Shouldn't have built a Vanguard. I wanted to play that goblin.
I mean, hey, it can still happen.